Tantor Audio presents Honor and Betray by Teresa Mummert, narrated by Christopher Slye. Chapter 1. Emma clung to my hand as if hanging on for dear life, but I felt as though she was slipping out of my grasp. Her feelings were the one thing I couldn't control, and it was driving me mad. "Marry me," I repeated, trying to keep my voice from shaking. It killed me that she was hesitating, that she had any doubts about her feelings for me. She was the one thing in life that I was sure about. What if someone found out? You could lose your job." She was scared. I had scared her. If I lost her now, I don't know what I would do with myself. I raised my hand slowly and brushed the back of my fingers over her soft cheek. Her eyes fell closed with my touch. She was just as addicted to our connection as I was. "I don't care about any of that anymore. I don't care about anything else. But even if I did, you're not my student anymore. When I almost lost you, I realized what was important to me. I don't want you to ever leave my side again." Even saying the words, mentioning the idea of being without her, cut me open inside. I pressed my lips against hers, drowning in the soft warmth of her innocence. "I can't ask you to do that." She placed her small hand on my chest, and my muscles tensed. She was telling me no. "You didn't ask." I tried to force the anger from my voice, but I knew she had heard it, as her eyes narrowed slightly. "I'm not saying no," she said softly as her gaze fell from mine. My heart felt like it had seized in my chest. Emma was the one person I had let in, the one I would die for, kill for. She had become the center of my universe, and now my world was going dark. I took a step back, unsure of how to handle the rejection. She placed her hands on either side of my face, and her beautiful eyes locked onto mine. "I want to marry you. I just need some time. Take things slow." She smiled, but it did not reach her eyes. I wrapped my hands around hers and gave them a reassuring squeeze. She wasn't running. Not yet. I still had a chance to convince her that she belonged here with me. "That's all I want." I wrapped my arms around her waist, needing to feel the heat of her body against mine. Her arms slid around my neck, and she pressed her cheek against my chest. We had gone through too much to let this slip away now. I had all but destroyed everything that stood between us. All that was left was for Emma to believe the lie, believe that I was the one who would save her. In reality, she had kept me from falling over the edge of sanity that I precariously balanced on each and every day. She had become my entire world, and for once I had something to live for, someone to watch after and keep safe. I couldn't self-destruct knowing I would leave her behind to deal with the wake of my rage. The world was no longer balanced. Good things should happen to good people. But here I was, the epitome of evil, and somehow Emma had managed to see the good in me. I wasn't sure if it was all an illusion or if there truly was something decent and pure left inside me. I pressed my lips softly against hers, forcing myself to go slow and not take her the way I craved. I needed to show her that I was worth the risk, that I wouldn't hurt her if she would just trust me. I lingered just far enough away that our mouths were no longer touching, but her sweet breath mingled with mine. I could feel her chest pushing harder against mine as her breathing picked up. The air around us turned thicker, and I could see the lust in her eyes. Her nails inched up my neck into my hair. I slid my hand into hers, fisting it and tugging back gently. "Never leave me, Emma." It wasn't just a request. It was a warning. I would lose myself if I lost her now. I was in too deep. Never. I couldn't resist my urges any longer.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?